Greetings everyone! Have you ever stayed up late, scrolled through TikTok and started questioning yourself? Wait, why does it sound exactly like me? Is something wrong with me? In a world where mental health content is everywhere, it is easy to start believing something is wrong even though it might not be. As students, we spend a significant amount of time on social media and we're constantly exposed to the mental health content. Whether it's stress from exams, burnout from assignments, or mood changes, many of us may start wondering whether these experiences are a sign of a mental disorder. While raising awareness about mental health is important, there's a growing concern that social media is encouraging people to diagnose themselves without proper knowledge or professional assessment. This topic matters because it can affect how we understand our own mental health and the decision we make about seeking help. A misunderstanding today can influence the choice that we make tomorrow. As a speech therapy student, I study communication and disorders related to the brain and behavior. I've also explored research on mental health and how misinformation can impact people's understanding and well-being. This has made me more aware of the importance of the responsible mental health awareness. Self-diagnosing mental disorder through social media is harmful because it leads to serious negative consequences instead of helping people get accurate diagnosis and proper care. Today, I'll begin by explaining the problem of the self-diagnosing through social media, then explore the negative effects it has on individuals and society, and finally suggest solutions such as seeking professional help and improving mental health awareness. First, let's look at the problem behind self-diagnosing mental disorders through social media. According to a 2024 article by the American Psychological Association, increased exposure to the mental health content on social media has contributed to the harmful self-diagnosing behaviors along with many negative psychological and behavioral consequences. The article explains that individuals may misinterpret normal experiences such as stress or mood swings as symptoms of mental health disorders. This can increase unnecessary anxiety and confusion, especially because accurate diagnosis requires proper clinical criteria and professional judgment. Research in 2023 also shows that using wrong labels can affect how people see themselves. When someone believes they have a disorder without proper assessment, it can lead to unhealthy or ineffective way of coping. Unfortunately, this problem does not just stop there. Self-diagnosing can create a chain of consequences that affect not only individual but as a society as a whole. One article from the National Center of Biotechnology Information states that if this problem continues, it will lead to widespread misunderstanding and harm, not just for individual but for everyone. Based on the article, self-diagnosing can increase anxiety, leads to misdiagnosis, and prevent people from receiving proper treatment. When people do not fully understand mental health, they are also less likely to seek professional help. Over time, this can make mental health disorder seem less serious. When everything is labeled as a disorder online, it reduces the importance and the seriousness of the real condition. As a result, many people may not get the support they truly need, which can harm their well-being in the long run. To address these effects, there are several important steps we can take. This problem can be reduced by taking the right steps to improve how we understand and respond to the mental health condition. The Global Mental Health Guidelines published by the World Health Organization in 2022 emphasizes that people should seek help from trained professionals such as psychologists or psychiatrists to get accurate diagnosis and proper treatment. It is also important to improve mental health literacy. When people understand the difference between normal emotions and actual disorders, they are less likely to misinterpret what they feel. Mental health education can also help individuals to recognize when professional support is truly needed. Finally, we need to be more critical of what we see online. Not everything on social media is accurate, even though it appears convincing. Learning to question sources, verify information, and distinguish between personal experiences and professional advice can help prevent misinformation and promote healthier awareness. In conclusion, while social media has made mental health information more accessible, it has also created serious risks when it comes to self-diagnosing mental disorders. Self-diagnosing mental disorders through social media is a clear problem because people may misinterpret normal emotions as mental illness. This can lead to anxiety, misdiagnosis, and delayed treatment of the real mental health conditions. However, it can be improved through professional help, better mental health literacy, and critical thinking when using social media. So, the next time when you see a mental health content online, do not rush to label yourself or the others. Instead, take a step back, think carefully, and seek help from the trained professionals if you have real concerns. Mental health awareness is important, but it must be guided by accurate understanding. Because when it comes to mental health, guessing can do more than harm than knowing the truth. Thank you.